Have you ever wondered how a guy like me built a successful home healthcare agency? Or how I'm on track to create the next great one? In this video, I'm going to teach you the money part so that you can do it too. Today, I'm gonna spill the beans on not just one, but 5 different strategies that I recommend to raise capital for your thriving business. The best part is I'll give you a golden opportunity to join me on my own fundraising journey. Starting off at number 5, we've got raising capital from friends and family. Now, this isn't about asking Uncle Bob for a loan at the dinner table. There's a strategy to this, and it starts with trust. It's essential to present your business professionally, even to those who've known you for your whole life. Be transparent about the risk and potential rewards. Draft a clear business plan, showcase your goals, projected revenue, and how their investment will be used. Remember, mixing business with personal relationships can be tricky. Clear communication and setting boundaries are vital. It's not just about money on the line, but lifelong relationships. So treat their capital with the same respect and diligence as you would with any institutional investor. It's about fostering trust, being accountable, and maintaining that personal bond, even when business is the topic of conversation. Number 4 on my list is taking on debt. Sounds scary, doesn't it? But when done right, borrowing money can catapult your business growth without diluting your ownership. Let me break it down for you. When you take on debt, it's a commitment, not just a financial one, but a promise to utilize the capital effectively. Before considering loans, evaluate your business's cash flow. Can you meet the monthly repayments? Remember, unlike equity, debt has to be paid back. However, the upside is, if your venture succeeds, you reap all the benefits without sharing any of the profits. It's crucial to understand the terms, interest rates, and hidden fees of any debt agreement. Shop around, negotiate, and perhaps most importantly, have a clear vision on how the borrowed money will drive revenue. Because when used strategically, debt can be a powerful tool, not a burden. All right, coming in hot at number 3, we've got venture capital. Now, this isn't for the faint of heart, but the rewards absolutely explosive. Here's what you need to know. Venture capitalists, or better known as VCs, are professional groups that manage pooled funds from many investors, and they invest in startups and small businesses. They typically look for businesses with strong teams, high growth potential, and viable exit strategies. Remember, VCs are not just bringing money to the table. They often provide valuable advice, introductions, and strategic guidance. However, in exchange, they'll want equity or ownership in your company, meaning that they'll have a piece of your business. It's essential to negotiate the terms, know the value that they bring beyond capital, and be prepared for the rigorous due diligence process that they will have you commit to. I have to admit, earlier in my career, I thought VCs were the end-all be-all. Then I quickly learned that they are quite annoying. The junior analysts you meet first have no entrepreneurial experience, and they are so nervous to refer any leads up to the real decision makers that they kill a lot of deals just because they don't understand them and they're just not business people. The best way to navigate this is to learn exactly what their investment criteria is. Model the company to hit those metrics that they care about, and when pitching them, the same deal killers lead with the metrics that are on their checklist. That way they feel confident about their analysis. Teaming up with the right VC can propel your company to new heights, but always make sure that you and them are aligned on vision and value. Not all money is good money, and the last thing that you want is a partner that you can't stand trying to call the shots in your business. Now, number 2 is institutional money. This is where the big boys play. We're talking about banks, insurance companies, and pension funds. They've got deep pockets, but they play by a different set of rules. Here's the down low on them. Institutions, unlike individual investors, are driven by mandates set by their committees or boards. They prioritize safety, consistency, and typically have a longer investment horizon. While they can pump vast amounts of cash into your venture, they'll scrutinize your business model, your financial health, and your ultimate growth trajectory. I once heard a story that I don't know if it's true or not, but that when Jeff Bezos was raising capital in the early days for Amazon, the institutions basically laughed him off. At the time, he was selling off around 20% of Amazon, with the average investment being close to $50,000 on a $1 million raise. Today, that same investment would be worth $10 billion. The moral of the story is that the institutions don't understand small businesses. They understand growth stage companies, where their money helps with things like acquisitions and debt restructuring. I think you should start looking at institutional investors when your company is doing about $3 billion or more in annual cash flow. These giants prefer mature businesses with a track record of stability and success. Additionally, their expectations for returns might be a little more modest than VCs, but they'll demand stringent reporting, more maturity in the business, and of course, transparency. Navigating the institutional route requires finesse, a knack for networking, and often a solid reputation in the industry. It's a marathon, not a sprint. But once you're in, they can be a steadfast partner in your company's future growth. And now for the number one strategy and my personal favorite for A-Book's next leap, crowdfunding. It democratizes the investment process, and I'm super pumped up about this, and here's why. The reason I'm so drawn to this model is that it feels like a mix of all the previous methods that I discussed. It taps into friends and family, your community, strangers, and even institutional backers. Beyond that, crowdfunding is rigorously regulated, from reviewed financials to risk disclosures and complete transparency. As funding rounds grow, the regulations also intensify, placing this avenue in a unique category compared to the others that I've listed. What gives crowdfunding its edge is the emphasis on your past track record, the scalability potential of your venture, and your knack to nurture a community around your brand or business. In essence, crowdfunding isn't just about collecting funds, it's about building a tribe of believers, people who resonate with your vision and purpose. So if you ever envision having a stake in a healthcare and tech startup, to be part of an evolutionary journey, and to play a role in the healthcare industry as it shifts, here's your moment. Join me in taking A-Book to new heights. Remember, if you want more information, just comment the word investor down below, or you can click the campaign link that I have pinned so that I can send you more information on what we have cooking with my company, A-Book.